what we found with studying personality types over the years is that it's almost like people communicating in different languages. For example, that person who is a real fun, gregarious type person, being in a marriage relationship with someone who's a detailed, organized, and structured analytical type often can feel like they're speaking in Swahili when they're having a talk about, I don't know, let's say they're having one of those marriage debates. Often people can't be on the same page because they're talking from their own personality types. So to engage with more people, it's a good idea not to just communicate with your personality type. Bear in mind that there's probably 25% of the population who are your personality type. But if you want to engage with the 75%, which are not naturally wired just like you, it's a good idea to understand a little bit about the different personality types. The first one I want to talk about today is the person who loves to have fun, they love to have a blast, they love to party, they love to laugh, and they kind of are really the light of a room. You know, they light up a room, and they're gregarious type people. They are motivated by fun. Now, in prospecting, that's really cool. You need to know that because you need to be a more fun person to be around, all right, if you're in front of someone like that. You need to understand what gets them excited, all right? If there's someone in your business that you want to lead and motivate, you want to make it all about the fun. So let's say, for example, if you were promoting an event or a convention or a different function or something like that, you would be absolutely leading with fun. And you would say words like, dude, this is going to be such a blast. You're going to meet all these people. There's going to be dancing. There's going to be music. Bring your camera. We're going to have the time of our lives. That's how you would motivate and lead someone who was that gregarious type, fun personality. The other type of personality, let me go to the opposite end of the spectrum and talk about the analytical type of person. Someone who likes attention to detail. You can actually tell who the analytical type person is even by the way they shake your hand. They're so structured and so detailed that they speak in bullet points. All right, they're so organized that when they shake hands, they'll give you 3 handshakes, nothing more, nothing less, 3 handshakes. With the person who's that fun, animated type personality, it's hard for them to even let go of your hand because they're just excited and they're just so happy to be here. You understand? The fun type personality, you can see who they are by just the clothes that they wear. Normally their hair is damaged by all the treatment, all the colors they have. They usually wear bright colors, okay? The analytical type person, being the opposite end of the spectrum, is usually dressed conservatively. There's usually grays and dark colors, okay? We're going to talk about a bunch of different things about the analytical type and different personalities in terms of how they shake hands, clothes they wear, what's important to them and how you can recognize them, and more importantly, how you can engage with them. So if you wanted to talk and engage with and lead a person who is an analytical type of person, some of the things you'd be saying is like, for example, if I was talking about Manifest or the upcoming convention, I'd be saying, John, listen, if there was a way for you to increase your skill levels and get more done in less time and be more efficient, if there was a way for you to be able to learn the step-by-step details of how to grow a large, sustainable, and profitable business, this would give you the exact how-tos of exactly how to do that step-by-step. Do you hear that? It's like just very to the point, no hype, no rah-rah, barely smiling, right? But it's just giving them bullet points on why it makes sense. Does that understand? Okay, that's how you would talk and engage with an analytical type person. A person who is more of the supporter type person. They are the people who are really motivated by making a difference, being part of a cause, being motivated by something intrinsic and something that's bigger than themselves, right? They want to be part of a family. They want to be part of a close-knit team. They're the people who like soft music. They're the people who like to wear natural fibers. They're the people who don't often wear a lot of makeup. I'm talking about the girls, all right? They don't often wear a lot of makeup, right? And they're usually softly spoken. The assets they bring and the gifting that they bring to your business is they bring integrity. They bring immediate trust. When they're talking with people, people feel safe around them. Can't always say that about the driver type personality, which I'll talk about next. All right, but if you want someone who is loyal, who is at your team events and they're there early, they're probably baking for you, they're setting out chairs, and they are just loyal, beautiful, gentle people. If you want to engage with them, you need to lower the tone of your voice if you're naturally wired like me, and you need to be talking from the heart to say, hey, listen. And it's not about them, okay? The promoter type person, the one who's the overachiever, They're really the one who's going to be, they want to be the best of the best. All right, they want to achieve, they want to make a ton of money. Opposite end of the spectrum from the supporter type. If you want to engage with them, you really need to make your pitch about other than them, right? About other people, to say, hey, listen, your team really needs you at this event that we're going to have. It's kind of like a family get-together, a family reunion, where we get to really connect with the heartbeat of the organization, the difference that we make with malnourished kids all over the world, and your team needs you to be there. Okay, so get there, just come along, bring a notepad and pen, and we're going to do a private little thing, just our team, just getting together, like a little private session where we can go and we can share what is really connecting with us individually to the team. And come along, it's going to make such a difference in your lives, and you being there is going to make such a difference for your team as well. That's how you would lead and motivate someone who's that beautiful supporter type personality. Now on the opposite end of the spectrum, there's someone who's more kind of achievement based, A-type personality, who likes to win, who loves the sense of accomplishment, who's all about the recognition, and it's okay. It's just how God's naturally wired them. Now you need to be able to increase your skills if you're not that way. If you're the supporter type personality on the opposite end of the spectrum, you need to sharpen your skills, because you need people like that in your team. You need the overachievers. They're the people who get things done, who make things happen, those visionary type of people who want to win. All right, you need to have people like that in your organization. Here's how you would motivate those guys to get to a convention or something. It'd be like, hey John, listen, I know you're serious about being the best. I don't have a lot of time on the phone right now, and I don't even know if this is going to be a good investment of my time letting you know about this, but if you get to the convention this year, it's a once-a-year thing, but it really is only for those who are serious about being the best. You'll actually see the best of the best on stage, and I think maybe if you got to this event, it would really help you sharpen your skills. You'd be able to lead more people, get more done in less time, and really I think getting that to that event would show you how to have the skills to be able to next year walk across that stage and receive that $100,000 ring. All right, I don't even know if you'd even qualify to be there. By the way, that's a really good way to motivate that overachiever, by telling them they don't qualify. But listen, come along and you'll see what the best of the best actually looks like from stage. That's how I would motivate someone who's that overachiever. Now, you can't use that approach with someone who's the supporter type personality. You'll blow them away. And for example, you can't communicate at opposite ends of the spectrum, right? I can't say to an analytical person, dude, it's going to be awesome, right? They're going to think I've been looking at the sun. That's not too long, directly. That's not how you would engage with that analytical type person. Similarly, with a person who's motivated by fun, if you come at them with how much they can achieve, that puts too much pressure on them, all right? So that's why it's important to know who's who in the room to help you develop your skills of rapport building and relatability to engage with different personalities who are not necessarily your type of personality. Here's the deal. The truth is you need to have people who are fun people in your business. Why? Because if it's not fun, you're doing it wrong. People don't want to do something that's not fun. You need to have the structured, organized people. Why? If you're a chaotic person like me, you need to have people who are organized, who can plan an event, who can set some details, who can actually help guide and organize the whole team. You need to have people who are winners and committed to achieving and get things done and being the best. You want those people in your team. That makes business sense. And you need to have integrity in your business. You need to have people that really connect at a heart level. You need to have loyal people. You need to have people who make the environment that you create, the culture that you have in your team. You need people to create an atmosphere of where it's safe. Okay, where we are making a difference. You need all 4 personality types in your team. That gives you a bit of a hint, a bit of a start on how to engage with all of them. God bless you. We'll speak to you soon.